Whether it's about education, falling in love and establishing a family, or discovering their calling in life, every loving parent has aspirations and ambitions for their children. Most parents, though, want the same thing, for their children to grow up to be happy and productive members of society. However, having children necessitates more than just fantasizing about the future. It necessitates preparation. If you can avoid the most common financial blunders made by parents, your children's lives may be significantly enhanced. This video will go through financial planning mistakes that some parents may have made. But first, hello and welcome to Flawless Finances. Then, please subscribe to the channel and set on alerts to be notified of new videos. Being a parent is a guaranteed prescription for sloppy financial planning. With high stress levels and short hours of sleep, everyone tries to terrify you into spending money, from neighbors to relatives to Facebook ad predicting algorithms. Meanwhile, the minimum necessitates diapers, clothes, and cots are already prohibitively expensive. While the stress of parenthood subsides, the haphazard way of spending typically persists. Parents spend years squirting a dollar hose at summer camps, sports leagues, after-school programs, and anything else that comes up. As a result, they are unprepared for key life events such as college tuition, retirement, incapacity, and death due to decades of reckless spending. Do you have any financial regrets? They have a few, just like the great economist Frank Sinatra. Many of their clients with children expressed regret for not starting financial planning sooner, which is understandable. They did, however, offer some paradoxical advice on how to prioritize money in the long run. Here's what you need to know about the most common financial blunders and how to avoid them before it's too late. The first mistake on our list is not prioritizing our children's education over our retirement. Putting your children first, believe it or not, can be a tremendous mistake. John Bovard, an Ohio financial advisor and father of four, says his older parent customers typically find they over-supported their children. They were frequently concerned about their children attending a decent school, Bovard recalls. They were concerned about paying their tuition and avoiding student loan debt. Then they realized they should have put that money toward their retirement, he added. Keep in mind that student loans are not a laughing matter. College tuition, on the other hand, has greater flexibility than retirement savings. I tell my clients all the time that your kids can take out education loans, but you can't take out a retirement loan, Bovard says. It isn't there. Your children attend college at a young age. If everything goes well, their education will allow them to earn more money. They will have more time to pay off their student debt than you will have to save for retirement. Before extending yourself and helping youngsters out, make sure you're checking the boxes on proper retirement savings, Bovard adds. Underspending on life and disability insurance is the next item on the list. Nobody enjoys having to pay for insurance. It's a financial drain that, the vast majority of the time, provides no value. However, when disaster strikes, which happens more frequently as you become older, the insurance cushion can be a lifesaver for families. Megan Kopka, a financial counselor in North Carolina who specializes in helping families with disabled children, warns that not having enough or any disability or life insurance can lead to significant regrets. Medical payments are frequently associated with disability, she explains. These two types of insurance are frequently neglected or undervalued. That could be the biggest regret in the worst-case scenario. Don't forget to enroll in life and disability insurance. The insurance policy must be paid monthly. Then, when things are going well, complain as much as you want and pat yourself on the back when things go wrong and you were prepared. Get life insurance in case your household income is reduced by incapacity or death. If you are not on the schedule for retirement and the kids are older and college is not covered, she advises. Another blunder made by parents is failing to teach financial literacy to their children. When children reach young adulthood, they frequently face financial difficulties. Student loans, credit, and investing are all things they can't seem to get their hands on. Many parents regret not teaching their children more about finance, says Charles H. Thomas III, a South Carolina financial planner and father of three. Parents who aren't sure themselves are typically the source of hesitancy. It's difficult to admit to your children that you don't know something. On the other hand, Thomas believes that figuring out how money, debt, and credit work may bring your family closer together. He advises, take it as an opportunity to learn together. If a bill arrives in the mail, for example, offer to look over it with your child and discuss what makes sense and what doesn't. It will be beneficial to everyone if we talk about it. The next blunder is putting too much money into bonds rather than stocks. Watson discovers that his older clients wish they had more stock and fewer bonds in their portfolios to generate greater returns. Young people often naively hold bonds in their portfolio because they believe it will provide them with needed diversification, he says, adding that the ability to work for a consistent wage and make consistent contributions to an investment portfolio over time complements the role bonds play in the portfolio. Please note that this does not imply that you should bet on specific equities to beat the market. While it is possible to have some success timing markets or to pick stocks on occasion, he writes, the chances of slowly and gradually expanding your portfolio and allowing compounding to work for you are slim. Watson recommends using a simple index-based investment strategy, claiming that parents will do better with low-cost, diversified ETFs rather than timing the market or score home runs through stock selecting. Yes, Reddit parents, GameStop stocks are included. Another mistake is not contributing enough to a Roth IRA. Anthony Watson, the founder of Thrive Retirement Specialists in Michigan, finds that many of his clients wish they had opened a Roth IRA earlier in their careers when both their income and tax rates were lower. Traditional IRA contributions are tax-deductible and gains grow tax-free until you start withdrawing from the account, whereas Roth IRA contributions are taxed when you make them. Plus, at an AGI of $125,000 for singles and $198,000 for couples, the ability to contribute to a Roth IRA is phased out, Watson adds. Prioritize funding a Roth IRA after exhausting their employer's 401k matching provisions. Investing early in life in high-growth assets like stocks in a Roth IRA can put people in a wonderful position later in life by providing a significant tax-free income source to fund retirement, Watson adds. When used in conjunction with qualifying retirement vehicles such as a 401k or IRA, which are taxed at a personal income rates when withdrawn in retirement, an individual can develop a superior tax-efficient withdrawal strategy later in life, adding enormous value to their retirement situation. Hello there, buddy! I hope you're enjoying this video so far. If you are, please give it a thumbs up and let me know what you think in the comments section below. Returning to the list, another mistake your parents may have made is overspending on their child's wedding. In more ways than one, weddings set the tone for a marriage. Parents want to assist their children in starting their new life together with love and happiness. Weddings bring the entire family together and are talked about for decades afterwards, says Curtis Bailey, an Ohio financial planner. Parents want the best for their children and are willing to contribute financially, but happiness and celebration aren't cheap. When the budget gets out of hand, it's usually the parents who keep writing the checks. Don't give your children complete control over their big day. Don't be stingy with your money, but be given a single lump sum payment. Bailey says, I've seen a few parents simply write a one-time check. That's all there is to it. It establishes the budget and provides the couple their first chance to spend it. When children sign a check for wedding expenses from their bank account, trade-offs become more real. Another blunder is failing to start saving sooner. The early years of parenthood provide little room for savings due to the money drain of diapers, daycare, and other expenses. However, according to Paul Fenner, a Michigan financial advisor and father of 4, parents who do not find a method to start saving money early would regret it. The most common regret I hear from parents is that they did not start saving sooner, he says. Whether it's for retirement or college savings, people often regret or second-guess their decision not to start planning sooner. It was 10 years ago that you should have started growing your money. Today is the second best time. So, start putting money aside. Now, ask someone you trust for guidance on building your money over time and act on it as soon as feasible. The first step, as Fenner points out, is the most difficult. Parents can be fearful of taking the initial step or their objectives were unclear to the last point that they did not know where to begin or who to turn for support, he says. Last but not least, one of the most prevalent blunders made by first-time parents is pre-baby spending sprees. Father of 4 and financial planner residing in Louisiana, Olajuwon Ridgway observes that expectant parents overspend before the birth of their child. They don't know where to stop after covering the necessities: cot, car seat, diapers, bibs, and outfits. Ridgway adds, you never know exactly what you need and what is a luxury to have. However, after a few months as a parent, it's clear whether it's gathering dust, bottle warmers, newborn shoes, and baby backpacks were all used very rarely, if at all. Ridgway recommends first talking with experts who are looking out for your best financial interest. Ask a trusted family member or friend to help you make a list of things you'll need, he advises. In addition, it's preferable to respond to requirements as they arise rather than try to anticipate them. That concludes today's video. Please subscribe and turn on notifications to be notified of new videos. This is Flawless Finances, and we'll see you in the following video.